Silver Linings by Nikita Gill. When uncertainty sends your spirit declining, and anxiety becomes as familiar as your own name.
Pause, breathe. Let me show you some silver linings.
They say that the swans and dolphins have returned to Venice, and the waters have become clear again.
They say you can finally see a blue sky in Wuhan again.
Who knew social isolation could bring people closer? We see all of Italy sing to each other from their balconies.
People finally calling up to check on their neighbours.
Children walk from porch to porch, delivering the elderly's shopping. And we will never again take meeting each other for granted.
We will realise that kindness is what makes this life worth living.
So, especially when it feels like the world is ending,
You must remember that endings are also beginnings, that there is always light to be had at the end of grieving.
Academy, just a little message just to say how much we're all really missing you. I know these times have been really trying for all of us, and I just wanted to say that I hope you're all keeping well, keeping occupied, and talking to people about how you are feeling. Most importantly, some of the things that I've been doing to make sure that I'm occupied is trying to exercise every day and do Joe Wicks with my boys first thing in the morning. And also making sure it's really important that you are getting out as well and doing an hour's exercise, whether that be with the people that you're isolating with in your home, or whether that be that you just go out with some time by yourself and listen to your music and go for a walk or go for a run. We're all really missing you and can't wait to be back soon in school, and this time hopefully in the atrium rather than doing a conga for us all to say goodbye. We'll be doing a welcome back conga instead. Take care and see you soon.
Hi everyone, Miss Garth here. Just talking about a few things really that I've been doing during lockdown to keep myself sane. Being a theatre lover, one of the main things I've been doing, to be honest, is to be going on National Theatre Home on YouTube and watching some of the fantastic live productions. The RSC, Royal Shakespeare Company, have also been uploading some of these regularly, and Andrew Lloyd Webber on Friday has been uploading his live musical theatre performances as well, which have been really popular. Another thing that I've noticed has gone up in the last few days on the RSC website has been some homework help, which might be really beneficial to those of you doing some work on Romeo and Juliet at home at the moment. And the only other thing on this topic of theatre that I've been involved with myself is I've signed up to the free week subscription for digital theatre, which allows you access to performances from all over the London theatres on the West End during lockdown. The other thing that I've obviously been doing is reading, and some of the things that I've been reading during this time have included Margaret Atwood's Testaments, which I'm reading at the moment. And I've also been reading a little bit of some poetry collections, including Simon Armitage, who, as you know, wrote Manhunt from the GCSE anthology, and some of Sarah Kay's poetry as well, who does some Insta poetry as well on Instagram, which has been quite good to look at since they're only short poems. On Project Gutenberg online, if you search that on Google, you can access some online copies of the text as well, including Great Expectations and some of the others that we've been doing in school. In terms of on the Guardian website as well, you can also access Caroline Duffy sharing some poems from Simon Armitage and other well-known poets at the moment, which I've been keeping up with weekly as well, because I like reading and poetry. I've taken a break from Netflix now and again, which I have been watching quite a bit myself during this time. I've also been watching quite a bit of BBC iPlayer at the moment, and I know a few students were asking me about what I'd recommend that they watch, and I know they've got a really good version of Noughts and Crosses by Mallory Blackman on there at the moment, as well as a televised version of Philip Pullman's His Dark Materials, which I know quite a few Year 7 students were watching before we finished school to go along with our class reader. So there's some of the things I'd recommend on iPlayer, as well as the BBC have also launched a Culture and Quarantine section of iPlayer, which has got, again, some adaptations of Shakespeare plays on there, including a version of Romeo and Juliet, which would be very beneficial, obviously, to GCSE students in particular. So there's some of the things I've been up to, as well as watching some films, having a few failed attempts at baking, Hasn't gone too well. I should probably stick to reading. And other than that, yeah, just speaking to friends and family really on FaceTime and trying to keep busy, tidying up a little bit and keeping busy around the house really. So stay positive, keep your chin up. I'm sure it'll all be over soon, and we look forward to welcoming you back to school then. Think it, feel it, share it.
Okay everyone, so the English department want you to do something today that your future self will thank you for, and in the words of Mrs. Johnston, oh bright new day, we're moving away, we're starting all over again. So try and use this time to almost hit that reset button. Think about all the things you can do. Really think about your mental health and well-being and that of your family. Thanks everyone.
So remember, think it,
Feel it.
Share it.